What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Breaking Mediocrity. Just on my way back from something I had to do at the office where I work. But look, let's get right to it. Joe Rogan, who many of you know, 17 million subscribers on YouTube, he just recently did a podcast. And someone was joking about, how some people are going to move to Canada if, Trump goes back in the election. I'm paraphrasing, right? I'm not going to play the video clip on this video because there's some cursing in there and I don't want any cursing on this channel. But look at there. So Joe Rogan, he replied, well, the guy said, oh yeah, some people may go back to move to Canada if Trump comes back into power. How well did that work 4 years ago? Anyway, Joe Rogan, he replies, he goes, man, I will not go back into Canada until Justin Trudeau is gone. And it was in a joking manner. Well, you could say it was in a joking manner, but Joe Rogan was dead serious when he said it. Justin Trudeau he has to go. I'm gonna say it like this: if Americans aren't aware of what's going on in Canada, I understand, because American politics is just it's popcorn drama right now. And it has distracted me a little bit from what's going on here. But let me just put it here clearly to you: my country is a joke. I love Canada, but Canada is a joke. Justin Trudeau has come into this country. He's running this country since 2014. And I can honestly say, 10 years later, he is the worst prime minister we have ever had in this country in my lifetime. It is bad. It is bad. Right now, everybody used to have this persona that Canada is a peaceful, wonderful country and that everything goes well, blue skies and just happy, friendly people. Canada is now a dictatorship turning into communism. No, yeah, you're right. I did say it. Justin Trudeau, he has this he got into power with his boyish looks and his persona and everything like that, but deep down inside, this guy is just trying he's trying to control everybody. He's trying to control the country, and he needs to go. Here's how bad it has gotten. Real estate, right? Do you know, for first-time buyers, it is almost impossible to get a home if you're a first-time buyer. Almost impossible. I'm not saying impossible, because with God all things are possible, but it is almost impossible. Do you realize that if you live in Toronto or in the Toronto area, if you have an annual salary of $90,000, it will take you 23 years to save up for a home, for a down payment for a home? It is that bad. The average price of a home in the GTA is $1 million. How is somebody who has never owned a home trying to get into their first time home? This is why you have a country with people in their 40s making $30, $40 an hour, and they're living at home. Mind you, single people, mainly single people, they're living at home because they cannot afford to buy their own home. That's insane. It's absolutely insane. Justin Trudeau he could have implemented a law saying that for first-time buyers, you're going to get this amount of tax credit. You're going to get this. He could have put favor on it. He chose not to. He allowed the provinces to do their own thing. Real estate could have been so much better here. But now it's absolute chaos, and it's not getting any better. It is not getting any better. Taxes are through the roof because during COVID, during that time, 2020, you know what? He decided, I'm going to offer money to those who need financial assistance. Offering money to everybody. And even some people that weren't approved, he offered it them anyway. And notice the word I say, offered. He offered financial assistance. As soon as people were able to go back to work, he's saying, you owe me money back. And now he's trying to get money back from people who cannot even afford to pay their bills, who are living from paycheck to paycheck. And now they're further in debt. It has gotten so bad here. Like, it taxes on everything. But Trudeau continues to spend. I guess I didn't realize that behind Parliament building they have a money tree that whenever they need stuff they could just grab from there, and they could just offer it and just spend money. They have given a lot of money to the Ukraine. And I'm not even tripping on the Ukraine, right? Because, you know, at the time they need help. They've given millions and millions to the Ukraine. But yet you got homeless people all over all of the cities. It has gotten so bad. In Vancouver, there is a mile-long stretch of people who are homeless, who are living in sheltered tents, who are, you know, people who are drugged up, overdose. They have no home. You got visitors who are coming to Vancouver, who was once known as one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And you got people on social media saying how horrible Vancouver looks with all the homeless people. It is absolutely horrendous over here. It is crazy. Joe Rogan talks about how when we had the blockade there with what do you call it? Anyway, with the truckers, you know, and they were speaking against the vaccine, and they were in Ottawa for a long period of time protesting. Trudeau froze their accounts until they moved. He froze their accounts. Where in a democratic country do you freeze somebody's accounts where they cannot have access to their money? This is Canada. A lot of you probably know this already, but I'm just informing you because there's some American people who are on this channel and they don't know how bad it is out here. It's crazy. I could go on and on about, but look, here's what it is. You know, you guys talk about the American dream, right? The American dream where people go from a developing country and they come to US and they live their dream of becoming rich, of having the good life, right? People come to Canada, they come here with big dreams. This country is a dream killing country. Dream killing. I've never talked to so much people in this country where they have no hope. They don't have any big dreams. If they had big dreams, they're gone. They do not even picture themselves becoming financially free. They picture themselves doing a blue-collar job for the rest of their lives. They picture themselves living paycheck to paycheck for the rest of their lives, not because that's what they choose to do. It's because they don't believe it will ever happen, that they'll be financially free. That's sad, man. This is a dream-killing country. We've had people come over from Caribbean countries and all that stuff with big dreams, and their dreams are gone. As crazy as the American politics are right now, as crazy as it is, we all know it's crazy. As crazy as it is, you got Canadians who cannot wait to leave this country. They are leaving the country more than ever before. They're coming to the U.S. They're coming to the U.S. I see this Facebook group, and every day there's always someone saying, how can I get over to the U.S.? How can I get over to the U.S.? And here's why I got a bone to pick with the U.S. government. They make it so complicated for for Canadians to move over to the U.S., but yet they got all these illegal immigrants coming over from Mexico and whatever, going in there, but you got hardworking Canadians who want to be financially free, who want to have a good life, and you're making it complicated for them. That's another topic for another day. People are trying to flock out of Canada to move to the U.S. A lot of people move to Mexico, Costa Rica, all these countries. They're tired of it. They are tired of the BSS going on in this country. I mean, it is gotten so bad. And Trudeau knows it's bad. He knows it's bad. You know, there was an article one day he was considering taxing. He's considering taxing every Canadian that leaves the country. He wants to charge them. It's a scare tactic to the point where the amount will be so high, people will change their mind and say, screw it, I'm not going to move anymore. Dictator. My God. Look, the only way that people can be successful here is my opinion, is God. God, Jesus. I mean, I believe that's the only way. I mean, you got to work hard and do all that stuff and be creative and do all these things, but you got to have God on your side, man, because, man, this is a dream killing country. So I absolutely agree with Joe Rogan. If I was him, I would not step foot in Canada until Trudeau's gone. That's why 2025 is a huge year in Canada. Huge. This is our election year next year. In 2025. I can't wait. Because, look, we got people who haven't voted for years, and they're saying they're voting in 2025 because they want to see Trudeau gone. They want to see Trudeau gone. It is gone that bad. Those who defend Trudeau, they don't say nothing on social media anymore. You don't see anybody on social media talking about how much they love Trudeau. I bet you if you search up right now, I love Trudeau, you won't find anything. You won't find any video saying anything about people's love for Trudeau. It's gotten that bad. Those who support Trudeau don't even come out in public anymore. It's terrible. This country is a joke. It's a joke. And it saddens me. It saddens me because, you know, we see so much people without hope. And we need better. We need better. You know, they got this, and I'm going to end with this. There's some people that say they have this quote, ABC, meaning anyone but conservative. They want you to vote for any other party other than the Conservative Party. Right now, the Conservative Party is leading the polls in terms of who people favor. The Progressive Conservatives, if you don't know who that is, if you're American watching, they are ready to it's gotten to the point where they're going to take over. So ABC, anything but conservative, I'm throwing out the window. It's going to be thrown out the window next year when it comes to the election. But anyway, I just had to rant on about that. Our country is a joke. My country is a joke. And I want to hear your comments about what I got to say, because Canadians chime in. And you know what? It is so terrible. And I'm going to talk American politics, because what goes on in America dictates what's going to happen here next year. People are eyeing very closely to what is happening in the U.S. And I'm watching very closely, because as much as it's crazy down there right now, next year is going to be insane over here too. All right, like, share, and subscribe to Breaking Mediocrity. If I hadn't said before, I'm your host, D.A. Bourne. I appreciate you watching. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.